This smear campaign can be one of the most damaging and the most hurtful things that you can go through. And then you think to yourself, like, after everything that they have put you through, everything that they have done to you, they're still doing this. There's no mercy. Believe me, there is no mercy. So today we're going to be talking about the smear campaign and actually what it is, but what you can do to actually help yourself. All right, I'm going to explain all of this in the video. I'm going into great detail talking about like the psychology of the smear campaign, what it actually means and what it's actually doing. Watch this video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. And I feel for you. I feel for you going through this smear campaign. Okay, I just think it's one of the worst and the most lowest things that the narcissist does. Do you know, like after everything that they've done in this relationship to you, or it could be a family dynamic, and after everything that they have done, they do this. They do this right at the end. Okay, but there's a reason why they do this. There's a reason why they feel compelled to have to put you down, make you look like you're the worst person in the world. You know, so I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to unpack basically the psychology of the smear campaign. There is a reason why they do this, and it's not. Do you know what? It shows a lot of vulnerability on their side, but I'm going to talk about this. But before I do get into the video, I just quickly want to say that I do go live on this channel. It's usually once a week, but because I'm traveling at the moment, my Wi-Fi can be a little bit unstable. So I don't know whether I will be able to do the live or not. So on the times that I do, and maybe you have a question or there's something on your mind and you want to get answers to, I would say join the live or even type it in the community tab, because you have basically your question is going to get answered. You can join the lively chat that's going on as well. We've got supportive, amazing community on there as well. And do you know what? I might answer your question. I might be answering your question on the live. So if you want more information and would like to join the kind of very fun, happy lives, like who says healing has to be boring? We do have a good time because there is, do you know what? It's because there is just some amazing people out there. There really is. Anyway, if you want more information, please see the description box below. Okay, so the smear campaign. Let's look at what actually the smear campaign is. All right, this is an attack on you. It's an attack on you personally, on your identity, your beliefs, your morals, you, basically as a person, your identity, you. And this is done because the narcissist or the toxic individual feels threatened in some way. They feel threatened by you. Because either you didn't conform, you didn't do what the narcissist wanted you to do. Okay, they felt that you were disobeying them, you weren't conforming. You weren't behaving in a way that you usually do. So they see this as an attack. I know it's not. I know it's not from your point, but they see this as an attack. They see this as you not doing what you're supposed to do. So it's kind of like you've got to look at like this, in this scenario, like usually you would have behaved like this. But what's happened is in that meantime, you have gained some insight. You have seen, you've probably gained some strength and knowledge, and you're thinking, right, this doesn't feel right, or this doesn't look okay, like I'm not going to do this anymore. So you've changed your behavior. The narcissist didn't anticipate for this. They weren't expecting it. So they're thinking, well, what's going on here? Why are they disobeying me? Why are they actually being horrible to me? See, the narcissist will see this as you being horrible. You're not conforming like to the things that they want you to. Remember, this is control. So in their mind, like, This is you, you're going to do this, but now you're not doing this, you're doing this. So for them, this is unpredictable. Now, the narcissist doesn't like unpredictability, because then what that means is they cannot control you going further. So when they cannot control you, this for them is bad news, and they feel instability, even more so than they do, but they feel unstable in this moment, in this situation. So they have to regain control. They have to regain certainty. So what they can do only is remove themselves. Now, you've got to remember that narcissists operate in a cycle of behavior, which means that each behavior, each stage in this cycle is going to happen regardless. This is how they operate. From a psychological standpoint, this is what they do. So they value you, yeah? They put you on a pedestal. They love bomb you. They make you feel good. Okay, because they need to get you on board. They need you to start to trust them. They need you to love them. They want to get validation from you. And the only way that they can do that is if they pull you in and they behave in a way that they think you want them to, or they start being really nice. Now, once they have you, once they have this certainty, this is when the control and the manipulation starts. Okay, this is where they stop being nice. They stop being the person that they were to you. Now, remember, this cycle can happen very many times within the relationship, within the dynamic. Okay, and so when they know that you are conforming, you are there, you trust them, like this is going well, they then withdraw, they remove themselves, because this isn't who they really are. This isn't their stable sense of self. This isn't who they are. So this is how you know that this was all a manipulation, that this is a lie. So then they change and they become someone who is very controlling, very judgmental. They don't have patience. They start putting you down. They start using your triggers and things against you. Because when they put you in a state of fear, that means that's when you're going to conform. You're going to believe them. You're going to believe their lies. You're going to believe their gaslighting. So when you're in a state of fear, this helps them to be able to control you. Now, when they haven't got this certainty, when they know that they're not being able to control you, when you're not acting or doing the same things that you're supposed to be doing, they then start to discard. Because in their mind, they see this as you withdrawing from them. Now, one of their major triggers is abandonment and rejection. So if they perceive that you are abandoning them, or there's elements of this that may happen, they get scared and actually they run. So this part of the cycle, this is when they're scared and this triggers them. And this is why they run away from you. But in most cases, what happens is they will run, they'll give you the silent treatment, and then they will come back. The smear campaign happens at the discard stage, between the devalue and discard stage. Because if you think about the discard and the devalue, okay, that is about them putting you down. So everything that they have said to you, they're going to say to other people around them, because when they are putting you down, all right, to other people, they are changing their perspective. They're changing those people's perspective and understanding of you. So they are gaslighting these people into thinking that you are this really awful, really bad person. Because the more people that believe the narcissist, the more it gives them validation. The more that these people give the narcissist validation, they feel confident in the fact that they're spreading their lies and people are believing this illusion that the narcissist is portraying. Can you see what is going on here? So the more people that believe the narcissist, the more that this story of theirs, these thoughts, these delusional thoughts in their mind become a reality. This is why it's an illusion. It's not real. It's a lie. The narcissist may come back after this. They'll probably initiate some sort of contact. Because it doesn't matter what they have done. That's irrelevant. The discard, the devaluing, the smear campaign, that's irrelevant. They'll come back because they want supply from you. You did this once before. What's to stop you from doing it again? So that is the smear campaign. That really is what's going on here. Now, how do you handle this? How do you get through this? So look, This smear campaign is this. When someone puts you down to that point, to that level, okay, there's an element of projection that is happening here. So the narcissist is projecting this negativity, these things about themselves onto you and saying these things about you. They've been doing this throughout the whole of the relationship, throughout the whole of this dynamic. This has been happening. So they've been putting you down. This is what has been going on. This is how they feel. So it means that they have a really skewed way of seeing things. They have a level of, they can't see the reality. They make this up in their mind. So this is all an illusion. They make this illusion up in their mind and they believe it. And this is why they then unleash it onto other people. They make you believe it because what they're doing is they're using this personal information, they're using your triggers against you. And that's why it feels so personal, because it is. That's why it feels so hurtful, because how can someone stoop to that level to put you down, to make you feel absolutely awful? And that is in fact what they're doing, my friends. So the only way that you can counteract this and make this better for yourself is if you don't react. Oh my gosh, I know, my friends, that this is so hard to just not react when somebody's spreading lies and saying all these things about you. And all you want to do is just justify yourself. You know, you just want to put things right so these other people don't think this about you. But that's the worst thing that you can do, because you've got to realize one thing. The narcissist doing this to your friends or your family, your friends and your family know you. They know who you are. They know the workings of this relationship because they can see how you have behaved. They can see how you have been throughout this whole kind of interaction with the narcissist. If they change, if your friends or family change and they're not supportive of you and they believe the narcissist, well, then that goes to show that these people don't actually know you, that they weren't actually your people. The people who do will always stand by you. They won't even need to be questioned because they know you. They know, they feel it, they know you. So you don't need to justify yourself. You just need to step back and step away, because actually the narcissist is doing themselves an injustice. How can you be in a relationship with someone, proclaim that you love them, and then you devalue them, then you do this? People who have some sort of intelligence will realize, why would you be doing this to someone that you love or someone that you did love? Wouldn't you just want to respect them? Because that's what me or you would do. You wouldn't just put someone down. But no, the narcissist will put that person down. So it actually does them an injustice, because it looks like they are so bitter, they are so twisted, and that they can't get over this relationship because they've got to put you down. They've got to make you look like the worst person in the world. And that's what they do, my friends. So this is the way you've got to understand it, is you've got to just step back and not react to what is going on. Just respond with silence. You know, with a narcissist, the best way to respond to them is with silence. That is the only way that any of this will work. They hate it. It will trigger them. So guys, if any of you are going through this and would like some more information or wants to understand this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. I also have a journal club and a mentorship program which will really help elevate your healing the next stages. If you're interested, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server which is absolutely free for you to join. This is a community of like-minded individuals, people who have gone through similar experiences, perhaps to yours, and you'd like to speak to someone about it. This is more like a peer support group. And like I said, it's absolutely free for you to join. If you would like more information, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this video has helped, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.